You got to know when to hang it up, especially when you're a rock star. Are you on TikTok? Get on TikTok. It's important you're on TikTok. That's where all the crazy fun stuff happens. Trust me. Get on TikTok. Frankie Valli has been trotting around. My eyes adored you. Oh, what a night. That guy. Many of you maybe don't know him. Excuse me. Frankie Valli was huge. And now he's like a 90-year-old guy. And he's tiny. He's like 5'2". Weighs like 80 pounds. And he's going around looking like a literal corpse with like these bug eyes, can barely move. So you got to find Frankie Valli on the TikTok. Then, when you're done with that, to get to a more modern, search for David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth of Van Halen is on tour, and it is such a horror show. It's unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. First of all, he's wearing like a black, loose, thin latex suit with apparently no underwear, and his little penis is evident in silhouette. And let's just get that out of the way. Then from there, he can't move anymore. He can barely move. Then let's get to the whole time he's smiling like the Joker. Like a big, wide, toothy, open mouth smile the whole time, while he's prancing around like a middle-aged woman would. Now, I know he's up there in age, and, you know, that's part of the problem, obviously. But he's moving like a middle-aged woman. I'm 50 and I can kick and stretch, and he can't sing. And he has a great band and great backup. But him acting weird with his penis showing through his pants is not the legacy that he wants to have for himself. And I can't imagine that he doesn't have money. How could he not have money? How could he not? He can't be that stupid. So you got to just know when to quit. And it's usually when you're getting old, or you are old, or you just can't do it anymore. And now let's go to the other side of guys who didn't quit, and it seems to be okay, which is The Who. The Who are on tour. Saw them on the talk. And they sound great. They sound great. Daltrey can still essentially hit his notes. Townshend sounds like Pete. I mean, it's, you know, he can still play. You know, they sound okay. You know, the real test with this stuff, I'm trying to think, there was another band on tour that's old that still sounds great. It was The Who, and who else? How ironic. I can't remember. But the point is, generally, you should quit. When you can't do it anymore, and it's a real embarrassment, you have to quit or evolve. And, you know, think of Diamond Dave just was finally true to himself and ditched all of the rock stuff and was just a cabaret act, maybe in drag, maybe in not. Either way, his call. But he ditches all the rock stuff and he just does classics, the Cole Porter songbook, like everybody else, and becomes, you know, Tony Bennett or whatever he wants to become, Julie London, I don't know. Either way, he can become it. And it's more suited to what he can do now. And he doesn't have the legacy of trying to perform those songs, because he's good, he's an entertainer, but it's horrible, horrible what he's doing now. And you don't want that to be your final, video representation in the modern age of who you are or were. It kind of does soil the whole vibe of how great he really was in his prime. So, I don't know. You gotta look at it like that. Just the whole overall thing. Like, I had a good run, and it's enough, and now I'm done, because I can't do it like I used to. But the Who can. So if you can do it, I guess do it, but you're the exception to the rule. Quit while you're ahead. Lauren Feldman, laurenfeldman.com.